First of all, subscribe and leave a like to receive news from Real Madrid. According to the EFE news agency, during a police operation against drug trafficking, Antonio Menendez, a Real Madrid fan leader known as Nino Skin, was arrested along with 8 other individuals. They were linked to a container seized by the Valencia authorities several months ago containing approximately half a ton of cocaine. Menendez, described by Spanish authorities as a dangerous neo-Nazi, is one of the most prominent leaders of the Ultra Sur fan group, whose members were banned from Real Madrid several years ago. On the last day of 2013, Antonio Menendez Moris attacked the Rio Duraton bar, headquarters of the Atlético de Madrid Ultras, with knives, baseball bats, and clubs, alongside a dozen Ultra Sur members, one of Real Madrid's main ultras. Leaving 3 people in critical condition, Niño was settling scores with the ultras he once led. Menendez's history with rival teams has less to do with football and more to do with political beliefs. With links to extreme right and neo-Nazi ideologies, he found a space in Ultra Sur after being expelled from Frente Atlético in the early 2000s. Despite being rivals, both ultras share similar ideological thoughts. Menendez was arrested, along with other attackers, a few weeks later. This charge added to more than 20 he accumulated throughout his life, including drug trafficking and assault. In 2015, he was sentenced to 2 years in detention and a fine of €10,000 for injuring a man with a knife outside a nightclub. The victim required surgery but survived. Menendez's criminal record includes gang robberies. In 2014, the newspaper, El Mundo, published a police report that identified the ultra leader as one of those involved in the robbery of a drug dealer's residence in the city of Alarcón, Spain. The security camera footage shows him stealing some jewelry from the place. The authorities reported that accessories worth €200,000 were stolen at the time. Niño grew up in Ultra Sur, leading a faction of young members who opposed the leadership of José Luis Ocaida and Álvaro Cárdenas. Both of them have no relation to the organized group anymore. Before leaving, Cárdenas was arrested in 2014 for pointing a gun at a rival during the funeral of one of the group's members. One version says he was being threatened by Niño. Cárdenas was arrested on the same day. The Ultras lost their power in the same year as the attack on Frente Atlético. Real Madrid's management decided to expel 250 members of the organized group from the Santiago Bernabéu games and ban Ultra Sur's presence in the stands due to a fight between members in a bar in Madrid. Niño has been absent from recent news. The last 2 events involving him happened last year. In the Champions League match against Roma in September, he was seen in bars located around Santiago Bernabéu. The following month, he was identified by the Barcelona police as one of those responsible for throwing chairs in a bar during a demonstration against Catalonia's independence. Despite the massive absence from the stadium, Ultra Sur members still cause fear. Journalists who cover Real Madrid on a daily basis prefer not to have their names associated with organized group-related issues. This was the case with one who spoke to the reporter. Leave your like and subscribe to this channel to receive news about Real Madrid.